Alright, so in this video we're checking out the iSDT URUAV PD60 smart charger. This is one of these iSDT and URUAV combo branded products here. This is a pretty neat little charger, and it's going to be good for, I think, car charging. I think that's where, at least that's how I'm going to be using it. And that's because it uses USB-C right here, and quick charge 2.0, 3.0, and USB PD 2.0 and 3.0 charging up to a max input power of 60 watts. That's 20 volts here at 3 amps. So the input is 5 to 20 volts up to 3 amps max, 60 watts. And as you guys may or may not know, quick charge 2.3 and PD 2.3 here, these charge protocols here they actually go above the 5 volts. They can go up to 20 volts depending on which particular standard you're using. And if you happen to have a car charger, like one of those little cigarette car chargers, or your car can output quick charge via USB-C, you can plug this in here and charge your batteries via USB-C in your car, and that's what I'm going to be using it for. But you can also use like a power bank, for example, that will output quick charge, which is how I'm going to demonstrate this here on the bench. This is a very large power bank that will output USB-C here, and it's using the quick charge 3.0 protocol. But you can also make your own little adapter here. If you have like a USB-C cable, you just have to take off the sleeve and just find the power and ground wires, and you can solder that just like an XT30 connector and or an XT60, and then use a large battery and then plug this in. And of course it's got to be less than 20 volts. So anything between 5 and 20 volts will be fine. You won't fry this. And then you can plug that battery in and use this for field charging as well if you want to do that. Now, a few limitations here. It's very simple. There's no fan. There's just like a passive heating element or cooling element here that allows the heat to escape through these little vents, and there's a little like a heat sink there. It only can charge these particular battery types: LiPo, LE, high volts, LiFe, and nickel metal hydride. And you can choose 1 amp, 2 amp, 3 amps, and 6 amps for the charging power. It's a basic, simple 2-button operation. This button here, long press will choose the battery, short press will choose the current, and then start and stop for the button there. And you got your output power here, 60, or sorry, it's XT60 here, and then you have your balance lead, and you can see here that it can only go from 2 to 4S on the charging. Alright, let's go ahead and plug it in, and let's show you how this charges. Let's give it power, it's going to boot up, and then we can see we're on LiPo and 1 amp. And I'm going to charge up this cell 450 3S here, so 1 amp is fine, that's about 2C. You can, obviously, if you want to charge something faster, you go to 2 amps, that's like 4C. That's probably not recommended for something small like this, but got a little adapter here that will convert my XT30 to an XT60. And so I'm going to plug this in here like this, and then just plug in the balance lead. Pretty standard stuff here. So this is 3S, no problem. You can see there's no display or anything, so only thing is it shows you the level of charge on here. So it's about 20% currently on this battery. And if I wanted to cycle through, I'll show you how to cycle through the different batteries. You can just long press. You can see here, it'll go through the different battery types. And if you short press, it chooses the current. And then you just press start. The little charge light will turn red. It means it's charging. If there's some sort of fault or something, an error, then you get this little, I think that turns yellow, little exclamation triangle there. And then once it charges all the way up to full, the little check mark light will turn green. That means you're done charging. So you can see it's already gone up from 20 to 60% here on the meter. Okay, so that's pretty much it, how it works. It's pretty basic. This will work with your quick charge chargers in your car, for example. I have tested it in my car. It does work with my charger. I think one of my cars like a quick charge 3.0, and I think it puts out like 12 volts or something like that, 3 amps. So you have to check the power limitations of your charger that you're using, or the power source that you're using, because if you're trying to draw too much current, if you could try to do 6 amps here and try to charge your battery, it probably is going to give you an error or something like that. That's what the little error light's for. So if you're wondering why it's not working, you should probably check your power source, whatever that is, and make sure that it's putting out the proper amount of power for the power that you're requesting from it. Because if you're drawing too much, then you're going to get an error. So that's pretty much it for this video and how it works. Now, there's a summer sale at Banggood that I guys want to tell you about real quick. There's a spreadsheet link down in the description with some coupon codes that will be updated through the end of the month. I think the sale goes to the 31st of July. And basically, there's two big coupons that you probably should be aware of. If you're buying anything FPV related, there'll be two extra links down in the description. If you get anything like over $100, there's a coupon for $10 off of $100, and if you buy anything over $50, you use a coupon for $5 off of $50. So those are the two big ones. I'll probably have another video later if there's anything interesting that pops up, or I might just post it to my community page or Instagram as to any particular items that might interest you guys in terms of the sale, because they haven't told me everything yet, and I think it's like right now it's like July 7th, so it's going to be running through the end of the month, so there's probably going to be other stuff that's going to pop up in the meantime, but I just want to let you guys know that's happening now, and those links will be down in the description.